YouTube, how we doing? PPS here, YouTube play of the day. We got one spot for you guys today. Plus money spot. Coming off of a couple winners. So feeling good where we're at. Last YouTube play of the day, I believe was, what was that, Tuesday? Carlos Rodon, under 2.5 earned runs. Shout out Carlos. Took took a little bit to get him going. I think he gave up 2 runs early on in that game. Then shoved. He looked really, really good later on in that game. And obviously the stuff is still filthy. So end up cashing that one, and as well as cashing last night's past the prop play. Andre Piante, 5 hits allowed. Cam Slate, I don't even want to try it no more. He cashed. I ain't going to call him Shitler no more. He cashed, so I ain't going to say that. So we'll just say, hey, Cam, nice cash, my man. 4 strikeouts. He ended up with like 7. Dude looked great. And moves us back into a nice little spot over 25. So 56 and 38, 25.88 units here. And we head into today with a pretty good Thursday slate. Thursday has been very hit or miss lately. And I'm happy that we're able to get on this one here. So if you guys could, before I get started, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Getting ready for football season. Obviously, Pass the Prop will be here all the time for you guys. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We might even be here more. We don't even know yet. It'll be good. Obviously, been good to us the last few years as well. So Shota Imanaga, 4 hits with Mania, under 2.5 earned runs is going to be play of the day. It's plus 110. I feel like this is a great spot for the price here. So we have another low total in the Brewers Cubs games, 6.5. You got Imanaga and Quinn Priester. Priester's been very, very good. And Imanaga's been better. What I will say, though, is Imanaga is a guy that I like to attack for hits allowed. Elite walk rate, right? 4.7% walk rate. Very heavily reliant on the 4-seamer splitter. It's like 83%. So I'm perfectly content going there. The 4-seamer plays at 91 miles an hour. Does not get any swing and miss, really 16% whiff. I'm perfectly content there. And I like this Brewers team against lefties. I really do. Isaac Collins, obviously the switch hitter at the top of the lineup there. A lot of speed on this Brewers team from the right side. Caleb Durbin has been very, very good, as well as obviously Vaughn and Contreras there. The Brewers on the season against lefties actually been really, really good. They've been bad in the past, and I've always exploited it. This year I haven't really gone against it because they are the 4th lowest strikeout rate at 20.6%. They walk at 8% clip, but they have a 108 WRC plus. They've been very, very good. This team puts the ball in play. They make you work. And I think this is a great spot to fade Imanaga here, just because he is a fly ball pitcher. I think we see a little bit more of the line drives, as the Brewers aren't really home run hitters, right? They're not really a home run hitting team. I know seeing Andrew Vaughn in there and him hitting the home runs he's been hitting, and stuff like that everybody's kind of thinking that they're like that. They're not. They're really a line drive, gap to gap, get to first, steal second, small ball type of team. So I feel like the hits allowed is definitely a place I want to go here. And it's probably one of my favorite plays of the day. I don't know if I would play the actual line just because I don't know how deep Imanaga is getting in this game. I think his actual hit line is 4.5 over, but it's like minus 140. So it's like I'd rather just buy it down one more and get a good solid parlay piece to add with one of my other favorite spots, which is Sean Manaea today. I like fading Manaea a lot of the times. I do, but did I ask for a better matchup? I mean, Washington is horrible. They're horrible against lefties. 83 WRC plus on the season. That is good for 7th worst. They have a 24% K rate, which is top 5. They really, really struggle against these lefties. That's obviously because your 2 best players are both left-handed batters, and T.J. Abrams and James Wood. I know there's been a lot of talk about Manaea, and he does walk a decent amount of guys. His velo isn't really up there, but he is very hard to pick up. He's got really good extension. And he's just really, really heavily reliant on that 4-seamer and the sweeper there. That sweeper has been lights out this year. 32% whiff rate on the sweeper, 22% on the 4-seam, which is pretty impressive for only being 91 to 92 miles an hour there. So I really like this spot for Manaea. Like I said, he's pretty early in the season for him. I know he had his injury, but I really like the spot for him against this team that really struggles against left-handed pitching. You get the Nationals at home as well, kind of more in like that afternoon game. I think Manaea needs to have a big start here. I think this because they're coming into Milwaukee, I believe tomorrow, and the Mets need those wins. They need to take on the Crew, and you can't really do that with these short starts anymore or these long 30-pitch innings. So I think that Manaea does his job. I think he holds them down there. Just got to keep the walks to a minimum. And I think he's going to get enough swing and miss there. I like his strikeout props as well. But I do think the under 2.5 earned runs is a very generous price, as I thought with Rodon as well. So rolling with Ibenaga 4 hits allowed. Manaea under 2.5 earned runs at plus 110 over on DraftKings there. So like I said, guys, if you could hit that like button, we'll be back tomorrow past the prop MLB again. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after. We'll start. I think I'll probably do it after my fantasy drafts, which is right after Labor Day, the Sunday of Labor Day weekend, where we'll do a draft, best ball draft here on the show like we did last year. Seemed like people liked that. Kind of got to see more of our thought process there. So just make sure you guys are following the channel. Have the notification bell on as well. It really helps us out when you're here live and have questions. It's awesome. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck. And, let's cash our third straight winner here on